Myself, Professor Pawar VK from Department of Geography, JET Art, Science and Commerce College for Women, Malegaon. On behalf of this video presentation, I welcome you all. Number 4th is micro catchment rainwater harvesting involves collecting surface rainwater from small catchment areas and storing it in the root zone of an infiltration basin on which are planted trees, shrubs or annual crops. Rainwater conservation strategy is adopted because of the fact that the average precipitation or rainfall over Indian land mass is around 1200 mm annually. In most of the places, rains are concentrated during June to September during monsoon period. It is an astonishing fact that Cherrapunji in northeast Himalayas, which once considered as the place with highest rainfall of about 11,000 mm annually, now undergoes scarce rains. The places with high precipitation rate form ideal spots for rainwater harvesting. But before adopting a rainwater harvesting device, it is necessary to carefully study soil characteristics, topography, rainfall pattern and climatic conditions of the area selected. The rainwater harvesting is aimed at number 1, reducing runoff of water. The main purpose of rainwater harvesting, which can be seen in future, or the good effects can be realized in future, can be just highlighted over here one by one. When rainwater harvesting is successfully completed or carried out, what effects can be seen? Number 1, reducing runoff of water. Number 2, avoiding flooding of roads and streets. As we have seen that in the year 2006, Mumbai was flooded because of the flood waters. So this can be avoided when rainwater harvesting techniques are carefully practiced. Number 3 is meeting the increasing demands of water at cheaper cost. So in the off season or summer season, when water is a very precious resource, at that time people just starve because of the water. People are thirsty because of the shortages of water or water crisis. So meeting the increasing demands of water at cheaper cost. Number 4 is raising the water table by recharging groundwater. Water table can be increased if in a proper way rain harvesting techniques are implemented, proper infrastructure is being initiated, or every drop of rainwater will be recharged, taken into the ground by the percolation methods. Number 5 is getting pollution free and hygienic water for health benefits. Water pollution is a major crisis or a major problem globally, and hence through this technique the water pollution can be minimized, and hence health and hygienic benefits will be there for every living organism. Number 6 is reducing groundwater contamination. Through these techniques, the water cannot be contaminated or polluted. The elements or the pollutants or the effluents cannot drain down into the groundwater, and the contamination of this water can be reduced. Number 7 is supplementing groundwater supplies during lean season. Number 8 is solving water problem in arid and semi-arid regions. Number 9 is reducing soil erosion. So excessive runoff can be stopped, and because of this, both the conservation methods, that is water conservation and soil conservation, will go hand in hand. When water will be conserved, automatically soil will be conserved. And number 10 is improving soil moisture. When this water will be retained by through rainwater harvesting or other implements of stopping the water at the place of runoff, then the soil moisture will be retained for longer days. Now we'll see the next unit of the video, that is traditional rainwater harvesting. In India, rainwater harvesting is an old practice. Kautilya, the ancient Indian economist, during this period used to give relaxation in taxes to those who conserved the harvested rainwater. Indian way of water harvesting can be witnessed or experienced even today in the form of pakka talabs, bawdis, johards, houses, etc., constructed by many emperors in their territory in villages, towns, cities and capitals, which were used to collect rainwater and ensure adequate water supply in dry periods. In India, groundwater boom is turning to boost half of the traditional hand-dug wells, and millions of tube wells have dried up across western India. Also, in other parts of the country, the level of groundwater has gone quite low. According to an estimate of Central Groundwater Board, if we continue to exploit our groundwater indiscriminately, then in the next 20 years, 15 states of the country may face acute shortage of the groundwater. Government of India has recognized rainwater harvesting as a thrust area. Until early 19th century, the rainwater was stored in shallow mud-walled reservoirs, the tankers that captured monsoon rains. Some individual success stories of rainwater harvesting with remarkable results have encouraged the modern methods. Now we will see the next topic of the video, that is modern techniques of rainwater harvesting. In arid and semi-arid regions, artificial groundwater recharging is done by constructing shallow percolation tanks, check dams made of suitable native material such as loose rocks, stones, slabs, sacks, wire nets, plants, poles, etc. are constructed for harvesting runoff rainwater from large catchment areas. Rajendra Singh of Rajasthan, popularly known as Waterman, has been doing commendable job for harvesting rainwater by initiating people to construct johards, a type of check dam. For this work, he has been honored with the prestigious Magsaysay Award. For storing water underground, groundwater flow can be intercepted by building groundwater dams, which are advantageous over surface dams. Groundwater dams undergo minimum evaporation loss and have lesser chances of getting contaminated. The rooftop harvesting is low cost and effective method for urban rainwater harvesting. The rainwater can be collected in rooftops of houses and buildings and can be diverted to some surface or underground tank or a pit through a delivery system. This water can be later used to recharge underground aquifers by diverting the stored water to some abandoned dug well or the site of a hand pump. Technique is low cost and requires little expense for maintenance. Recently, Delhi government has announced to establish 2 awards, Chief Minister's Rainwater Harvesting Awards from 2007 for outstanding contribution in rainwater harvesting.